Queensland is Australia's power state, and it has the ability to be the engine room of the national economy. Its world-leading resources sector provides well-paid, full-time jobs which are the lifeblood of regional communities, and its coal sector provides vital revenue and royalties to the state government, which provide funding for schools, roads and hospitals, which are to the benefit of the entire community. But short-sighted policies by inner-city politicians are crippling the resources sector and regional Queensland. That's why we're here at the State's Parliament to talk to state political leaders about the future of the Queensland economy and the impact that policies such as net zero are having on the state. As per usual, we know it won't be the inner city activists that pay the price of net zero policies, it's those living in our regions that'll pay the price. Research that we have just released showed that the state policy of net zero emissions by 2050 will put up to 157,000 jobs across Queensland at risk. And these are jobs in wealth-creating sectors such as agriculture, mining, manufacturing and electricity supply. Those job losses will be concentrated in the regions, with 4 of the top 6 electorates to lose those jobs located in Central Queensland. Towns such as Rockhampton, Mackay, Emerald and Longreach will be shattered under net zero. Now, the Queensland State Government here has claimed that their pumped hydro program will create new jobs in the regions. But here's the thing, the government's own information says that up to 14 new dam structures are required for 2 new pumped hydro projects. That's 1.5 new dam structures each year for the next 10 years that they claim to be building. But the last time a dam was built in Queensland was way back in 2011 because of the environmental activism and red and green tape. Net zero is all economic and social pain for no discernible environmental gain. Queensland's state emissions are dwarfed by emissions from overseas, especially from China and India. And China is going ahead building more coal-fired power stations than ever before. But this is just the beginning of the economic hurt. The federal government is proposing new nature-positive laws, which would empower a vast new secretive bureaucracy to have control over the future of Queensland industry. The proposal is to increase the total amount of Australia's land mass that is locked up from 22% to almost 1/3, as well as the establishment of a new Environmental Protection Agency that would strip the Minister of critical decision-making powers and hand it over to unelected, unaccountable activist bureaucrats. Concerningly, the government is being secretive as to where this extra 2.7 million square kilometres of land will be locked up. They must release the maps and they must undertake proper consultation with the community. This is just like the Western Australian Cultural Heritage Laws and the federal voice to Parliament, where our political leaders are saying Australians don't deserve the detail and they don't need debate or proper consultation. Whether it's net zero or nature positive, our inner city politicians are continuing their full frontal assault against regional Australia. And our message today to the politicians in here is to get out of the way and back in the regions. For more information about the IPA's research, visit ipa.org.au.